What's up, guys? Back in the car. Great to see all you. In this video, I want to talk about Algorand. It's priced at 11 cents. Been priced at 11 cents. You click the week, you click the day, you click the month chart, it's all 11 cents. This is the new consolidation, unfortunately, for Algorand. Some of you were asking me, voicing concerns about it. Some of you sold it. Whatever, that's totally fine. You do what's best for you at the end of the day. But I wanted to cover this crypto because I did get a lot of questions. Are you still bullish? Are you still holding it? Did you sell? What are you going to do, John? So to answer those questions, no, I'm not selling. Yes, I'm still bullish, but I'm not going to just lie to you guys and say Algorand's going to $100 tomorrow. Algorand right now is going through hell. They're going through the ringer. Do I think it's going to recover? Yes, I do. Them losing their DeFi hub, their biggest one, AlgoFi, was a huge hit. But that doesn't mean they're now dead in a ghost town. Their TVL's down, yes, looks bad. But Algorand, in my opinion, can only go up from here. You know, the tokenomics are great. The team made some bad moves. You know, Stacey Warden lost some trust with the FIFA partnership falling through. Some people think it's still on, but they had to denounce it for whatever reason, I guess with the SEC. I mean, you're going to see a lot of controversy. I think Gary Gensler was the final nail in the coffin that really sealed Algorand's fate in terms of tanking, you know, that low. Because we saw Algorand hit like 40 cents. It was doing well, and then all of a sudden it just tanked. And, you know, once they recalled the security, it tanked like a lot. And then once the XRP Ripple won the case, it didn't have as big of a pump as like Polygon and Cardano and some of these other cryptos that were called securities. So right now, Algorand, in my opinion, lost a lot of trust from retail. The devs are not interested as much into it. Their tech and fundamentals, though, are still intact. They're still strong. They hired Jessica Chen, who apparently has a lot of experience with marketing Apple, WhatsApp, and other top companies. I think Nike's also another one. So, you know, Stacey Warren said live on a AMA that she has to work on marketing. They have to be better. So it's not like the team was under a rock. You know, they know they're not perfect. They know they have a lot of work to do. I do respect John Allen Wood. I think he's trying to market. I did see he was sponsoring YouTubers. No, not me. But I think they have like a conference in Dubai or something like that. And I saw some YouTubers for a while making sponsored videos for Algorand. So, I mean, I don't really think that's the best way to market. I think that's a biased way to market. But nonetheless, Algorand is trying to focus on some marketing. This is a do or die bull cycle for Algorand. You know, right now they're at their worst. This is like that scenario, like the analogy we hear with relationships, right? If you can't be there for me at my worst, don't be there for my best. I'm not saying you have to marry your Algorand bag and just DCA and dump your entire bank account into it. If you're thinking of selling it and your belief is there to leave, then by all means do what's best for you guys. I'm just telling you, I'm not selling and I'm not just letting go of my Algorand bag. I think it's going to recover. You know, well, is it going to reach a new all-time high this bull cycle? Maybe, maybe not, you know. Right now, they got a lot going against it. They lost their big DeFi hub, but I do think they're going to recover. You know, even getting back to $1 to 10x from here, getting back to $2, 20x from here. So they don't necessarily have to get back to their all-time high to make a killing. If you're DCing right now, bring your average down. So if you are dollar cost averaging, bring your average down. I know I did see some whale doing that recently. I mean, it's not a bad idea if you believe in Algorand long term. You know, long term, you got to zoom out, right? Right now, it's very easy to zoom into Algorand and be like, oh my God, Home Alone face, it's dead. But just ask yourself what you would say. You're like Will Smith and iRobot. You're in the future, right? Aside from seeing freaking robots running around, where do you see Algorand in the future? Do you think it's going to go from 11 cents to 0? Or do you think they're going to eventually recover and do better? If the answer is you think they're going to recover and do better, then you might look at this price as an amazing buy opportunity. But I'm not going to tell you guys you're stupid for selling or you're stupid for buying. Listen, prioritize your own portfolio. If your Algorand average is fine, if you're happy with the dip down and you think it's going to recover and you want to focus on other cryptos, totally fine. But if you want a DCA, you know, you see it, down this much and you think a DCA is going to slash your average price down considerably and put you in a better position to take profits in 2 years, then you can do that as well. So it really comes down to you. It's not based on what I believe, what I say, or another YouTuber. You guys are always going to hear different opinions. I did see another YouTuber who actually stopped making YouTube videos because he was an Algorand maxi. I'm not gonna name drop him out of privacy and respect for him, but I did see he got frustrated with Algorand and the team and what's been transpiring over the last year. So, This is why you can't go all into any specific crypto. I always said it to you guys in previous videos. Bitcoin is the only crypto I would go all in on and sleep like a baby at night, because Bitcoin is not proof of stake. There's no CEO. They can't just mess it up. They can't just add more to the supply, change the fundamentals, change the tech. There's a lot of things that proof of work provides, a lot of benefits that they have over proof of stake. This is the gamble you take with proof of stake cryptos. They have a team, they have a CEO, and sometimes the team can be doing shady things or stupid things, something you don't align with. And even though you're bullish on the tech, the fundamentals, the partnerships, or whatever, sometimes you got to monitor what the team does and pivot and go from there. Now, I'm not saying the team was stupid and doing anything wrong. I actually like the team. They haven't migrated. They haven't done anything, outrageously stupid. Did I agree with Stacey Warden having that fundraiser over a number of years for a bicycle club? No, but Algorand, they have a billboard in Manhattan advertising their green blockchain. They do have, a good pitch when it comes to marketing being the most environment friendly, carbon negative blockchain. They do have a cheap fee to utilize their ledger. It's a tenth of a penny, but it does increase with the volume very fast. They got a 3-second, finality. Like, you can literally spend your algo at a Starbucks and it goes through like that. They do have worldwide adoption. They're being used in El Salvador as the gateway for them to use Bitcoin, because Bitcoin on its own right now is a little slow and, it takes a lot of energy, at least to what the masses believe. So Algorand does have usability already in the real world. I've also been seeing news and rumors that the SEC is not done yet. They're still targeting cryptos. Obviously, they target Richard Hart from Hex. They're trying to appeal the XRP case. So Algorand also can benefit from more clarity. I think at some point we're going to see manipulation to the downside change direction. It's going to be to the upside once the Bitcoin ETF comes out, once the Bitcoin halving takes place, whatever period of time after that. We're going to see a lot of this FUD go away. Like I said, Algorand had so many bad catalysts happen. They had the wallet hack. They got called by security. They lost their big DeFi hub. There's so many bad things that just happened to Algorand that they're just going through a lot right now. And, until we get this clarity, until we get regulation, until we actually find out for sure what's security, what's a commodity, what's safe, what's not, the rules and regulations with ICOs and stuff, then we're going to see crypto altogether really rocket ship. We got to get this clarity. Right now, we're just seeing a bunch of finger pointing. Everyone's just trying to call certain crypto securities. And, the battle's not over yet. So keep in mind, manipulation is going to always exist in this market, and that's a large part of what happened to Algorand too. Aside from this bad catalyst, they got manipulated to a large extent, and sometimes manipulation affects whales, affects devs, and affects team members. So manipulation doesn't just affect you and me as retail, it affects large players too. How many exchanges did you see delist like Cardano and Polygon and different cryptos based on the FUD from being called by security by the SEC? And then what happened a month later? They rocket shipped like 40%, right? I think Robinhood itself, they delisted Cardano and Polygon because they didn't want to be pursued by the SEC. A lot of us knew that was crap. It was just FUD. And then look, they rebounded, right? So you're going to see a lot of this manipulation. It affects a lot of people, more people than you know. But that being said, if you're looking at this price and you're freaking out, then just, sleep on it, use your logic and say, okay, where do I see Algorand in 2 years? You guys can answer a lot of these questions yourself. I know you want me to cover it and it gives you some confidence, and I'm totally fine. At the end of the day, I want to help you guys to the best way I can. I'm not taking sponsorships. I'm not trying to show you guys some crappy projects. Algorand to me is a utility play. I still believe in it, and these are just some reasons why I think they're going to recover. I think the team, knowing what they have to fix, they don't have like these outrageous egos and are just saying, yeah, we're perfect, just buy in. Like, they actually care about you guys too. Like, I did see when they had the Algo wallet hack, which was also a negative catalyst that sent it tumbling, they didn't tell their investors to just hodl and see if their algo safe. They told you guys, get it off the wallet, safeguard your crypto. So at the end of the day, I think they're going to put themselves in a better position to get better. At this point, the way I see it, they really can't get any worse. I mean, the only worst downside I can see Algorand is going to zero. So that's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you see him going to zero, or do you see him having a rebound and recovery? Just like with Solana, right? I took a big hit with Solana. It wrecked me. I did not think Solana was going to recover. Full transparency, when I sold it at $13, at the very least, I was going to swing trade it at $5, $7. It never got there. It got to $8 and it went like this and it rebounded. And how much hate does Solana get? They get so much hate for being centralized, having crappy security, the team dumping on you. But yet they're still being used to a high extent. they still have an active ecosystem. I don't have an investment to Solana, but I can't be biased because it wrecked me and say it's a bad investment. They're actually doing very well. I wouldn't be surprised if they recover, massively this bull cycle. But the same can happen with Algorand, and I'm not making that mistake with Algorand. But I'm also diversified to the point in my portfolio where in the worst case, if Algorand goes to zero, I'll be okay. And that is something you got to take in consideration. I know some people who follow me, they don't make any position in their portfolio more than 10, 20%. That's not a bad approach to go about it. If you want to mitigate your risk and be more risk averse, that's totally fine. So at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself these questions. Really take your time to answer them. Really zoom in on Algorand, zoom out, ask yourself, do you think it's going to recover? If the answer is yes or no, you can make your decision from there. I know I'm rambling a lot in this video, but I just wanted to really help you guys. I hope I answered the question because I do see some concerns. If I didn't, just let me know down below in the comments and I'll be happy to make another video. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see how crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, run your portfolio by me, or just join a like-minded group of sharks, both beginner and advanced investors, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. But now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Algorand? Are you still holding it? And where do you see its price by the end of the bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.